Hello there, and welcome back to another Roblox Grow Garden update video. And this is for the crafting update. And as you can see, I just showed that I finally got an Ember Lily, which I was never able to get before, which was the new seed from last week. And the developers are now able to force stock in the seed shop and in the gear shop, which is super, super awesome. And now, for the disco event, they actually added a new song. So listen to this. Yes, you heard that right. They changed the music for the disco admin command event. It used to be It's Raining Tacos, but they unfortunately changed it to that little, spinny cat meme if you've, been on the internet. I mean, if you haven't seen that, you're probably just living under a rock at this point, as in living under a rock on the internet. But yeah, I'm okay with the song. I really miss the It's Raining Tacos song because, it is a classic song. Classic as in 2016 and earlier, but that's okay. That's okay. I kind of miss the song. I really hope they add it back. But it's whatever. And this here is a new admin event, and it is the Natural Disaster Survival Volcano. And it's from that game, Natural Disaster Survival. It's like they just took the volcano from that game straight out and put it right into this game. It's super cool, and you can get a new molten mutation from this. And you can actually climb onto the volcano. And they actually got permission, as you can see, to use this volcano event from the creators of Natural Disaster Survival, so that was pretty awesome. It's so cool that they can use so many different collaborations even with these little admin events, and that's for the updates, and they're not used for any other times during the game. You can only see these events during the update time before the update actually. So always, always, always get on before the update comes out. I usually get on about an hour before the update comes out, just so I can be sure I get all of these super cool new mutations from the admin events. So, yeah. And now, we have our favorite chocolate rain. This is one of my favorite admin events, just like the disco one, because I wasn't here for the Easter update. The only way you can get chocolate now is using the chocolate spray, which is actually coming out in this update, and this chocolate rain. The chocolate sprinklers are no longer available, so you're lucky if you have them. So that's the only ways you can get the chocolate mutation at this point. And here I'm just trying to find some pollinated things to give to this little honey guy. And yet again, we have the volcano. Last time, I did not get any mutations in my garden, which really was sad. But this time, I actually got some of the molten lava mutations on my bamboo. And I love the look of this mutation so much. And it's sort of unique for each plant too, because you can see that some of them have brighter orange at the bottom, some of them are red at the bottom, some of them are yellow, different shades of yellow, and when they're shocked, they look even cooler. But I really, really love this mutation. The colors are so sweet and awesome, and I really love it. I don't know what the multiplier is, so I'm going to just add it onto the screen now so you can know what the multiplier is for the molten mutation. Now, I'm recording this through my voice a few weeks after this update, so they actually haven't used this volcano the past 2 other weeks, so the past week. They haven't actually used it. So you might want to get on definitely before the updates, because this could be your only chance to get one-time mutations. And for the summer update, as you can see from this message, they clear out pretty much the entire seed shop. And there's only now, because it's during the summer event that I'm forced recording this, there are only like 5 of the original seeds left in the shop. This is a mutation that comes back. It's the heavenly mutation. And I have quite a few of these mutations. I only picked up a few of them because I want, to stack up some more. But this is what the heavenly mutation looks like on bamboo. Pretty sure I showed it in the last video. But yeah, and here it is on a coconut. You can see it's just a little sparkle on the bottom. And here is a forced stock for the seed shop. They stocked the Ember Lily again. This is only my second Ember Lily because every time I'm on, I just can't get it. And would you look at that? My third Ember Lily. And they actually stocked cacaos and peppers, which are also pretty hard to get. But, would have been nice for them to stock the beanstalk too. And we have a new seed coming out for this crafting update. It's going to be in the normal shop, the normal seed shop, and it's the sugar apple, which to me sounds extremely tasty because I love apples. And it is, I believe, the pristine rarity. And this is insane. They got the 5 million during one update, and now they're getting up to 15 million. This game is doing so well. Yet again, another forced stock. My 4th Ember Lily. They stocked beanstalk, finally. The cacao seed is in stock. The pepper seed they stocked. And they even stocked mushrooms, which they didn't do for a while. The grapes, because, we need the grapes. The grapes, let me just tell you, when they're shocked, they look so pretty. They are probably one of my favorite fruits in this game just because of how they look. The grapes are just so satisfying to look at. It may sound strange, but I love it. So, now it is time to see the update. There is exotic crafters seed packs in the shop, and there are tons of new seeds you can get. And I didn't show it because I forgot, but the anti-bee egg, and we got the cooked owl. I ended up getting 2 cooked owls because the developer who was giving us the owls actually gave it out twice, just in case people weren't able to get it. And you can see one of my owls is pretty big, and this owl pet, in my opinion, is very disturbing to look at because of its little legulars you can see there. They are bones, and I don't really like that. It's just disturbing. Here is the sugar apple, which is a very cool looking plant. I really like it, and especially because I love apples. Apples are probably one of the best fruits. Here is a crafting area. This is new. The bear was just moved into a different area. And you can see there are new items in here you can actually craft. There's a tropical mist sprinkler. There is a berry blusher sprinkler. And they are only applied to specific things, so you can see their little descriptions and what they actually apply the mutations to. This is the Spice Spritzer Sprinkler. Gotta love the alliteration here. And there's a ton, and I mean a ton of new sprinklers. The Sweet Soaker Sprinkler, the Flower Froster Sprinkler, the Stalk Sprout Sprinkler. So much alliteration. My tongue is being twisted. Here is a mutation spray for chocolate, which I am so thankful for. I love it so much. Mutation spray for pollinated plants. And a mutation spray for shocked plants, which is very expensive in honey. A honey crafter's crate. the anti-bee egg you can now craft, and the pack bee, which increases your inventory size. I did not invest in that though, because in my opinion, it's a little too expensive for my liking. And now here we have new seeds you can craft. The sun coil, which is really pretty. Nectar thorn, which I now have a few of. The bee balm, I love the color. Honeysuckle, very pretty. The lumira. The dandelion, I love dandelions. And the manuka flower. And you can also craft the crafter's seed pack that I showed in the shop. And unfortunately, I did not show the different kinds of anti-bees you can get in the anti-bee egg, but that's okay because the update's been out for a while now anyways. And I really love those. I really want the moth, and I did not open my anti-bee eggs yet. I think I might save that for a video. And this cleaning spray here, sorry, I'm just jumping around all over the place because I'm trying to catch up with my recording and me voice recording it, but that spray, mutation spray, actually cleans off the mutations on your plants that you choose. It cleans off the entire set of mutations you have on it. So if you think it looks ugly, you can just clear it. So that's nice. I know I will never be using it though. I just bought it for the purpose of getting the chocolate spray. And here's the working bee swarm. You have a 10 times crafting speed, and there are multiple bees instead of just one that come out to pollinate your plants. So, I finally gave myself enough time to record an outro, but that is pretty much all for this Grow a Garden update video. So if you enjoyed, please let me know, and thank you for watching.